What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 68 of our MLB The Show 24 Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on the channel. It is a brisk and chilly October night here up in Fenway. It is the World Series. Last episode, Paul Skeens dominated outside of an ambush home run by catcher Connor Wong. They have then taken games 2 and 3 by a score of 4-1 and 6-3 there. So outscoring the Red Sox 13-4 here, 13-5 here in the World Series. They are down, backs against the wall. Bubba Chandler is on the mound here for the Pirates. And the Pirates, they are in hostile territory. Boston, definitely not known for its friendliness to opposing players, and Tamara Johnson is definitely facing the brunt force of that one. But here we go, getting ready for this one. On the mound for the Red Sox is Chris McGaffick. 11 starts during the regular season, 5-1, 65 innings pitched, a 3.05 ERA, a 1.55 WHIP, 48 strikeouts, 16% strikeout rate, 10% walk rate. Bold strategy for Boston here to go with a guy who hasn't pitched once during the postseason. All right, Schwarber leads things off with a walk there. Called ball 4. You love to see that one. Leadoff walk for the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Up comes Dylan Cruz. Cruz jumps that one. Mountcastle has it. Mountcastle to second. That's going to be back to first. Not in time, though. Cruz beats it out. Full count here to Spencer Jones. Jones the center. That one caught by Roman Anthony. And Cruz goes back to first with that one. So 1 on, 2 outs now here. That's going to bring up Henry Davis. But take a look at the Pirates lineup. We got Schwarber, Cruz, Jones, followed by Davis, Eldridge, and Schobel. Then followed by Hassel, Griffin, and Tamara Johnson. All the usual suspects in their usual positions here in the World Series. Not changing what's not broken. Henry Davis up. Davis grounds that one. Myers backhands it. Over to first in time, and Mountcastle makes the grab to end the inning. So here we go on to the bottom half of the inning. Bubba Chandler on the mound here. 1 game, 1 win, 5 innings pitched against the New York Mets. A 1.80 ERA, a .8 WHIP, 10 strikeouts, 53% strikeout rate, 5% walk rate. Roman Anthony leads things off here, batting sub 200. Flies this one to left field. Dylan Cruz underneath, and Cruz will make the grab there for out number 1. So 1 down now here in the inning. Take a look at the Red Sox line. They got Anthony in center, Meyer at short. Devers is at third. Cassis is DHing. Mountcastle is at first. Wong is catching. Grissom's at second. Beck's in left. And Outman is in right field. So Myers up. Batting .224 in the postseason. He strikes out here for out number 2. Back-to-back outs for the Boston Red Sox. And that brings up Devers, who struck out 3 times in game number 1. That one's off the arm of Bubba Chandler. Chandler flips to first, not in time. An infield single there for Rafael Devers. So the Red Sox, their baseman, is on base with an infield single. That brings up the DH Cassis, who does strike out looking, and he does not like that call there. Long walk back to the home plate umpire there. Now up comes Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge takes the low fastball left center. That one is going to be off the green monster there. Eldridge digging for second. Head first dive in time, and that's going to be a leadoff double. So Eldridge is in scoring position there following the leadoff double. Brings up Tanner Schobel, who grounds that one to Meyer. Meyer to first in time, and that's going to be out number 1. So Eldridge stays put at second base there, and that's going to be 1 out now here. But that's going to bring up the 7-0 hitter, Robert Hassel. Hassel here. Hassel grounds that one to Grissom. Grissom to first in time for out number 2. But Eldridge does move over to third now. So runner on third base here with 2 outs in the inning. Let's see, can Connor Griffin drive him in? Chopper. Grissom has it. Grissom to first in time, and the inning is over, stranding the runner on third. So here we go, bottom half of the second here. Mountcastle leads it off. Hot shot there to Johnson. Johnson has it over to first in time, and that's going to be out number 1. 1 down now here in the second inning. That's not what you like to see there if you're the Red Sox faithful. Up comes Connor Wong. 1-2 count, and Wong sends that to right. High and deep. Hassel underneath, and Hassel will make the grab for out number 2 there in the inning. And he gets that back to the infield quickly to keep this game moving along. Vaughn Grissom, 1-2 counting. Grissom strikes out on the fastball outside. That's going to end the second there. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox here on to the top of the third. Tamar Johnson leads things off with a pop-up. Devers in foul territory. Third base coach, he is getting out of the way there, and Devers makes the grab for out number 1. So 1 down now here in the inning following the Johnson pop-up. And that will bring up Kyle Schwarber. Had a walk to lead off the game here, and he rips that to left. That one's going to get down. That one takes a couple hops off the Green Monster. Schwarber digging for 2. He's going to pull in standing. That's going to be a very wide throw there. Grissom had to get way off the bat to make that one. So there you go. 1 out double for Kyle Schwarber. Dylan Cruz up, and Cruz chases that fastball way too low out of the zone. And that's going to be out number 2 here in the inning. Spencer Jones, 1-2 count. Fights that to left. That's going to get down. Schwarber's going to score with ease from second. Jones digging for 2 himself. And he's going to feet first slide in there safely. Trading places there with Kyle. Pittsburgh takes a 1-0 lead there on the double. Henry Davis up. Davis chopper. Grissom has it. He goes to Mountcastle in time for out number 3. So here we go. Jordan Beck up now. Beck batting just below 300 during the postseason. He strikes out there for out number 1. Now James Outman, 1-2 count. Outman, the right fielder, strikes out as well. Back-to-back punch-outs for Bubba Chandler. So 2 down now here in the inning. That's 5 on the day. And up comes Anthony. Can he make it 6? Grounder to Griffin. Griffin dives for it. Gets under the glove. And that's going to be a 2-out single there for Roman Anthony, the center fielder for the Boston Red Sox. So 1 on, 2 outs. Marcelo Meyer rips that one high, deep to left. That one looking up. Jones. Cruz. That one's going to clear the Green Monster. Marcelo Meyer, 2-run shot, his 4th home run of the postseason. 387 to left, 100 off the bat there. Definitely not one of the fastest home runs hit during this postseason. But the Red Sox do take a 2-1 lead here following the 2-run shot by their shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. So 2-1 in the third. Here up comes Rafael Devers, 2-2 count, and Devers rounds down right down the first base line. Eldridge has it, takes to the bag, and that's going to finally end the third. Top of the fourth, here we go. Grounder by Bryce Eldridge. Not a great swing there. Fastball almost hits him in the toes there, and that's going to be out number 1. So 1 down now here in the inning following the ground out. Tanner Schobel up. 2-1 count, and Schobel chases that to Seamer out of the zone. Outman giving chase. Outman reaches over the wall, makes the grab for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the inning, and that's going to bring up the 7-hitter Robert Hassel. Hassel can tie it with 1 swing of the bat, but he's going to send that left center. That's going to get down. That's going to produce a 2-out double there for Robert Hassel. So Hassel does put himself in scoring position here in the 4th inning, and he does have the speed to go second to home on a single. Connor Griffin up, and Griffin chases that one way too far out of the zone. Wong to first in time, and that's going to end the 4th there. Tristan Cassis, 3-1 count. Grounder to Johnson. Johnson has him. Johnson over to Eldridge in time for out number 1. So 1 down now here in the 4th. That's going to bring up Ryan Mountcastle, the first baseman. He's going to pop this one up. Dylan Cruz comes in for it. Dylan Cruz going to make the grab there in moderate left field, and that's going to be out number 2. Back-to-back outs for Bubba Chandler here in the inning. Up comes Connor Wong. Wong will ground that one to Griffin. Griffin has it on the run. Griffin from shallow center in time, and that's going to be out number 3. And here we go. Johnson leads off the 5th here. That's going to be driven to center field. High and deep. That's going to be Anthony looking up, and that one's going to clear the wall, and Tamar Johnson ties this one up with his 4th home run of the postseason. 409 to center field, 100 off the bat. And look at that, Tamar Johnson and Connor Griffin, definitely 2 of our biggest ambush home run hitters. You know, you don't expect a home run from those 2 guys, but when they hit one, they hit one. So that's going to be a game-tying home run there, bringing up Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber grounds that one right into the shift there. Meyer playing right behind second base. And that's going to be out number 1. So it is a tie game here with 1 out now in the 5th. That's going to bring up Dylan Cruz. Cruz 0 for 2 on the day, and Cruz sends that to center field. That one's high and deep. That one is going to be caught by Roman Anthony there in center field for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the inning. And that's going to bring up the 3-hole hitter, Spencer Jones. Jones 1 for 2 on the day, and Jones ropes that one left center. That's going to get down. That's going to be extra bases. Jones is digging for 2. He's going to head for a slide in. Probably wasn't necessary there. Probably could have pulled in standing up. But hey, man, I get it. You want to get dirty. So there you go. That's a double now. 95 pitches for the Red Sox starter. Davis with the full count grounds that one to Meyer. Meyer to Mountcastle in time. That's going to end the fifth. Here we go. Vaughn Grissom. He leads off the fifth here with a strikeout for out number 1. That's going to be 6 on the day for Bubba Chandler. Jordan Beck up 1-2 count, and Beck goes down looking. That's 7 on the day here for Bubba Chandler. So 7 strikeouts now. That will bring up James Outman, the 9-hole hitter. 0 for 1 on the day. Make that 0 for 2 with the strikeout there to end the fifth. Chandler strikes out the side. We're going on to the 6th inning now. Tanner Houck, former All-Star starter for the Red Sox here. 2 games, 6 innings, 3 ERA. A 15% strikeout rate. Ray's batting $143. Lefty's batting .333 against the former All-Star Tanner Houck. Here we go. Bryce Eldridge up 2-2 count. And Eldridge to left. That's going to get down. The diving Jordan Beck can't come up with it. And that's a single. Single regardless there. Alright, I'm not sure the point of diving that, but okay. Here we go. Tanner Schobel grounds that one past the diving Ryan Mountcastle. So that seems to be the theme of the inning here. Everyone's going to dive for everything. No one's going to come up with anything. Back-to-back singles now. Robert Hassel, 1-1 count. That one not dove for, but, Meyer kind of jammed for it. Throw home will not be in time as Eldridge does score from second base. You love to see that there for Bryce Eldridge. Second to home on the game-leading RBI. Up comes now Connor Griffin. Griffin, he flags that one down by Meyer. Meyer to first, not in time, and look at that. Big force out there at second, but fielder's choice thought it's going to go down as. Now up comes Tamar Johnson. Johnson 2-1 count, chops that one to Meyer. Meyer's throw not in time to Grissom, and that's going to bring in a run from third. So an error there by Marcelo Meyer. That's not what you want to see there. He's definitely beating himself up over that one. Cal Schwarber up, and Schwarber grounds that one to Meyer. Meyer plenty of time to Grissom. Grissom to first in time, and there you go. The inning finally over. Garrett Cole out for his second appearance here in the postseason. He last pitched during the Mets series in Game 4, so it's been a few days for him. 4 innings, 50% strikeout rate for Garrett. No ERA, no hits allowed. Now Roman Anthony leads off the 6th here. That's a pop-up here. Tamar Johnson out into center, right field. And that's going to be caught for out number 1. So shallow right field is going to be the play there for Tamar Johnson. You like to see that. Marcelo Meyer, 1-1 count, and Meyer pops this one up. That's going to be Connor Griffin underneath of it. Griffin will make the grab, and that's going to be out number 2 here in the 6th. So 2 out now here in the 6th inning. Up comes Rafael Devers, 1-2 count, and Devers ropes that one into the gap, and that's going to get down. Jones can't quite cut it off. He makes a little stab for it, but that's going to be a 2-out double for Rafael Devers here in the inning. So runner in scoring position here. First hit allowed by Garrett Cole during the postseason. Up comes Tristan Cassis. Cassis grounds that one to Schobel. Schobel has it. Plenty of time. Over to first in time. That's going to finally end the 6th inning. Cole, look at that, giving support to his third baseman. You love to see that. Dylan Cruz up. Cruz, broken bat. That's going to be Houck fielding it, dodging, bat shrapnel right there for out number 1. So 1 down now in the 7th inning. Now comes Spencer Jones. 2-2 count to Jones. Jones grounds that one. Grissom has it. Grissom over to first in time for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the 7th inning. It's not what you want to see there from this Pirates team. You want them to get just a little more insurance on the board. Henry Davis up 0 for 3. Another broken bat by Houck. Grissom comes in, makes the play, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 7th. On now to the bottom half of the inning here. Ryan Mountcastle leads things off. 2-2 count. Grounder up in the middle. And Garrett Cole definitely does not seem to have the same stuff he had in his first appearance in Game 4 of the NLCS. Getting hit around a little bit early here in only his 2nd inning of work. Up comes Connor Wong, and Wong strikes out 99 up and in for out number 1 here in the inning. Now full count to Grissom. Grissom pops this one up. Hassel comes in. Hassel underneath, and Hassel will make the grab for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the inning. And that's going to leave a runner on first still with 2 outs. That's going to bring up the 8-hole hitter Jordan Beck. Beck 0 for 2, make it 0 for 3 as Cole picks up his 2nd strikeout of the inning and his 2nd strikeout of the game. Now comes Garrett Clevenger. We saw him game number 1 as well. Clevenger, the dominant lefty, used to play a little bit with the Tampa Bay Rays. 9 games, 2 holds, 8 2/3, a 2.08 ERA for the dominant lefty. Bryce Eldridge leads things off. What the hell was that? That one was past you and you swung. Not sure what that was. Not sure at all what that was. Tanner Schobel 1-1 counted. Tanner grounds that one to Grissom. Grissom over to first in time for out number 2. So 2 away now here in the 8th inning. Definitely not what you wanted to see out of the Pirates' bats. Up comes Hassel, who's 2 for 3 on the day. Chases that slider way too far out of the zone. And that's going to bring us down to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Definitely not what you want to see there. Pirates still lead 4-2. Hitless so far into the 8th inning. Now James Outman leads off the 8th here. That's ripped to right. High, deep, Hassel looking up. Jones giving chase, and that one about 10 rows deep into right field. Second home run of the postseason there for James Outman. 396 to right, 101 off the bat there of the Red Sox right fielder over that very short right field wall. And that's going to be a solo shot there, cutting the lead down to 1 now in the 8th inning. Garrett Cole definitely does not have that same pizzazz he had his last appearance. Now, lead only down to 1 now. Roman Anthony drives that deep to left. Caught on the warning track by Dylan Cruz for out number 1 here in the 8th. 2-2 count to Marcelo Meyer. Meyer will ground that one to Tamar Johnson. Johnson has it over to first in time for out number 2 as well. So 2 outs now here in the 8th following the solo shot. Up comes Devers. 2 for 3 on the day, and he strikes out swinging there. So, following the home run, Cole sets down the side in order. Zach Pop making his 10th appearance here in the postseason. 1-1 this postseason, 2 holds. He's done okay. Connor Griffin leads things off with a liner that almost takes off Pop's head. His head almost went Pop itself. So, leadoff single there for Connor Griffin. Runner on first base now. That's going to bring up Tamar Johnson. Johnson will drive that to center himself. That one will be tracked down by Roman Anthony. That's going to be caught on the run there. Looking like Willie Mays out there. Roman Anthony, a little bit of basket catch going on. So 1 out now here in the 9th inning following that drive. Up comes Schwarber, 1-1 count. Schwarber grounds that one to Meyer. Meyer to Grissom. Grissom to Mountcastle, and the inning is over. On now to bottom half of the 9th. And it's going to be closing time here as out will come Forrest Whitley. Whitley here, the 3-time reliever of the year. 5 games, 5 saves, 5 innings, no earned runs allowed. A 32% strikeout rate, raised batting .273 against Forrest here in the postseason. So Whitley here, first one up Tristan Cassis. He drives that one high, deep to right center. Spencer Jones, just shy of the warning track, makes the grab for out number 1. 1 down now here in the 9th. Mountcastle up, 1-2 count. Big swing and a miss on the splitter there. The Red Sox 1 out away from losing. 2-2 count to Wong, and Wong helped me swing there, just did not do it. And Forrest Whitley sets down the side in order, and the Pirates go back-to-back here. After 49 years of no World Series victories, they won in 2028, and they've gone back-to-back here in 2029. You love to see that if you are a Pirates faithful. You know, raise the Jolly Roger there, Buccos, back in Pittsburgh. The parade is coming back to Pittsburgh. You love to see it, and there's another year of Pittsburgh dominance. Absolutely love to see that right there for Pittsburgh. A great joy to bring this great city another World Series victory. So here we go, Rob Manfred with the Commissioner's Trophy, that hunk of metal. He's celebrating it with the Pirates manager, you know, good old Stephen Vogt, the catcher. Love to see that. You know, Henry Davis up there, Paul Skeens. You know, look at that, Freddie Freeman in the background of that one. Love to see that. Love to see this team right here, AJ Minter, Dylan Cruz, and the usual suspects. Look at that hitting coach right there, old man hitting coach right there, former manager himself. But Bubba Chandler, player of the game, 5 innings, 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. He also got the win. Whitley picked up the save, his 6th of the game, and Houck gets the loss. Thanks to you, though. Peace.